Dear future me, welcome back to another video. This one's a little bit special in that we are featuring some pretty heavy tech, some pretty heavy gear.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, Jason and I, we went 50-50 on a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K.
Camera
Wow.
4K.
Cinema iPhone 4K.
Yeah, that's right. You got it.
And basically, we've also bought like an 8mm lens, a 25mm lens, and a camera kind of cage thing to rig it. I'm pretty technical, as you may know. Basically, this will help improve video quality and hopefully let us do some bigger projects, some more kind of filmy, actual see on the cinema screen sort of stuff. So we're going to open the camera first because that's what you want to see. And then we'll open the rest of it and enjoy. I reckon maybe you should open it.
You reckon?
Yeah, because you'll be more careful than I will.
Fair. Very precision-like. Okay, it's actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
No! What are you doing, fool?
Hey! Scare me like that. Ooh.
Damn. This is what you're seeing inside. You've got a little cool welcoming thing. I'm not sure what it says.
Yeah, hold it better on the camera.
Thank you for selecting Blackmagic Design for your work. Yeah, that's right. This is work. It's no longer play.
And you get your free copy of DaVinci Resolve 15. You can't see that. Studio. We'll go that side.
Awesome.
Studio. It comes with a battery as well.
Awesome.
We've got 3 batteries. We bought an extra. Oh, it's not here because it's charging. But we bought an extra 2 batteries as well because apparently it chews through them in like 30 to 40 minutes. But it actually comes with one as well.
So we're going to be well set up, man.
So we've got 3 batteries, which is cool, and then you also get
battery charger? Or
no, this is so you can plug the camera straight into the power. Oh yeah, so it's got all your different plugs for like a whole worldwide set.
Oh, awesome. So we can go international now.
Mate, yeah. You can take this thing to the States next year.
Yeah. Jeff visits Australia.
Here she is.
Damn, hold it up.
Just careful, it's not going to fall out of the box when I do this.
Look at that. What's it made of? Is it like carbon fibre,
I think
right?
it's carbon
Something
fibre.
like that.
I watched a video where a guy was complaining it was plastic, but
He was wrong.
One of the most satisfying things in the world.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Damn.
It's got that new camera smell.
New camera smell. Jason's in heaven.
Actually, it's actually got a bit more weight to it than I thought it would.
Yeah. It's way heftier than I thought it would be, actually. Massive screen. Check that thing out. Ba-boom.
I think that's half the reason though that it chews through the battery so quickly.
Yeah.
It's because it's got that giant screen.
Initial thoughts.
Initial thoughts. It feels real professional. It feels real legit.
And look, it's got microphone, headphone jack.
Okay, headphone is something I'm really excited about because filming on these DSLRs, you can't monitor your audio straight out of the DSLR. So that's going to be... Well, I suppose people can record straight into it. If you add
Yeah.
So when you add the cage, you can put your microphones on and you can actually monitor it. And it's
HDMI.
This one's got a full HDMI output rather than the DSLRs have the mini HDMI.
Does that affect quality at all, or is that
I'm not actually sure. It'd be interesting to see because the quality outputting from the DSLRs is pretty garbage. So
I feel this will be much better.
And then you got your USB, so you can record straight to a solid state drive.
Awesome. Which we have and which we will test out for you and see if it works.
That's going to be really handy. And then that's the power, and then that's another audio thing. Do XLR audio, which is like next level audio, like next step up from 3.5.
Cool. And where does your battery, your power go into?
Yeah. Straight at the bottom, You can also get, I think, battery packs that like sit in there, but then sit across the outside. It's like bigger batteries, basically. I'm not sure what happens to the door at that point, but okay. So after what's an embarrassing amount of time to admit, we found where the SD cards go. There's like a little
slidey thing on the side.
So this bit here, you go. This whole thing slides that way, and then it pops open.
It's almost like so well designed that you don't even know.
It's hidden. It just looks like we saw the hinge
part of the
bit.
camera.
There, it's part of the camera.
Cool. So this is 25 mil.
Yeah, you open that one.
What's its like ratio? Because this
So,
is
I
a 3/4.
It's micro 4/3 is like the length type that it takes.
Yeah.
But it's got a 1.9 crop in terms of the, because it's not full frame or anything. So roughly a 25 mil lens pretty much becomes a 50 mil, which is good. That's like a standard sort of.
The only problem is then the lower you go, like you have less. So we've gone in 8 mil, and that's about as low as you can get, right? Yeah.
But that being said, you don't really. That becomes 16 mil, but you don't really need less than that. Because as soon as you go less than this, you start getting the fisheye GoPro look. And I think this is the only one. This is like the smallest you can get in this particular brand.
Non-GoPro. So that'll look 16 mil.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You don't get that fisheye.
Perfect.
Alright. Open up that bad boy.
Some bubble wrap to play with later. What brand is this?
This is Panasonic. It's like legit Lumix, I believe. Yeah, Lumix.
Ooh. It's weighty. For its size.
Yeah, they're quite small, but it's still pretty.
It's got a fair, like, little bit of mass to it.
Can you imagine if this didn't fit and I bought the wrong lens?
That would be awesome.
Because we were originally going to get a Metabone speed booster. And
that looks nice. It's almost goldeny in there. I love the look of it. Give that a whirl. Good. Looks good. If you turn it around, show this camera.
You can sort of see what's going on there. I'll take that.
Although you won't get any sort of quality camera on.
You only still only seeing Canon quality. That's quite clever.
Yeah, hold it so you don't make...
like a little timer that says hold the format button for 3 seconds to format, so you accidentally knock it and wipe everything.
Don't make any mistakes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Blackmagic.
That's actually really handy. I like that.
Formatting complete. Your card is now ready to use.
You can record for 12 minutes.
Damn.
Because I'm not sure what format we've got it set to, but it's pretty high quality formats compared to these cameras, so you're going to fill up cards pretty quick.
So it's all pretty intuitive, like...
Yeah, like the videos I watched before we bought this, when we were researching what camera to get, everyone said it's extremely intuitive. Every button, everything on the screen does exactly what it says it does. It's real easy to find stuff, and that just looks really cinematic.
Yeah, sure does. Wow, Jason. You've never looked more cinematic in your life. Awesome.
Is it? Actually does look.
I know, and like we haven't done anything. We haven't changed the ISO or anything. Just straight out of the box.
It keeps stopping recording by itself. I'm not sure why.
Perhaps our SD cards can't handle it. I've got an SSD.
I'm just concerned that it might ask for the same thing to be formatted.
Oh yeah, no, alright,
no, I know you've got a lot of stuff on that, but we can go get one. That's alright. Because I was thinking I might get one anyway.
Sick. Oh wow.
But that's still like
super cinematic, most cinematic camera I've worked on, I think.
Well, let me, if you look at, you can see that very well. But it just looks really nice.
It's amazing. Well,
we're going to do a lot more research into like formats and what codecs we want to record and things like that. But
we're amateurs, but we're going pro.
Pretty much. Yeah. Right. Up next, the 8mm. Woo! Nice wide angle.
Damn, can't wait.
Do you want to take that 25 off? That one as well. You do that, and I shall open this. It's a very interesting one. This one, when it's advertised on the website, it's often mostly referred to as a lens for drones. Not really sure why, because it's also all like manual controls. You can actually lock, you might lock the focus and stuff.
Maybe people are like hanging off the bottom of the drones, like changing the focus.
I think a lot of it's to do with because it's such a wide angle.
Yeah,
so you
it doesn't matter.
Want wide
Anyway,
angles.
yeah, awesome.
On drones.
Oh, also heavy, quite metallic. And this one wasn't too expensive, right?
This one we actually to buy it in New Zealand from where we bought a lot of this other stuff, it was going to cost about $700. I bought it. Made me worry for a second there. I thought it was going to go on.
Yeah.
I bought it from B&H in New York, and I think it was on special. But then with the, I think it just pops off. Don't break it, please. With like currency conversion, it only ended up being about $280, I think, and it was with extra shipping, so it could show up before we recorded this video. Eli's just breaking stuff. Oh, there we go. I actually did a bit of research for this one too. It actually looks quite nice for a relatively cheap lens.
So it almost looks like, I don't know, some sort of vintage or something.
It does
like
look a bit
just
vintage,
the way it's shaped.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Alright, power the camera up. Let's see how that looks.
Power on. Ooh. Might need to cut up that ISO a little. It's not too hard to focus really by the looks of things. So this is like 1080 we're shooting in.
Yeah.
Rather cropped. And it's coming up all good. Like,
Cool.
yeah, like from this distance I can shoot you quite clearly. That'll be useful in any sort of
Interesting. I reckon this
film.
looks pretty similar to what the 25 looked in the 4K without the crop.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a real wide for the 4K, right?
Yeah. So they recommend, I think it's Samsung T5 or something, is the hard drive they recommend. And then you can also get, with the cage thing that we can open next, there's a special mount you can get for the cage which holds the SSD drive.
Oh, awesome.
Which is really cool. Well, I saw this really cool one online the other day on YouTube. I think it was part of a cage, and it was an extra hand, like a handle that you put here. So obviously you got your hand, you can hold that side, then you can attach to a cage a handle for this side. They had a slot in it that was cut out just the right size for the Samsung SSD.
Awesome.
So you just drop it in there, plug it in the bottom.
Cool. And that's the one they recommend, right?
Yep.
It's not quite fisheye, right?
No, that one doesn't. That's why I really wanted to get this one, because it's just outside. And when you edit stuff, there is certain stuff you can do to remove the fisheye. I don't know if it's just cropping in or what, but
whoa, man,
that's a really nice
cool
wide angle though, eh?
This is probably super shaky. And it's got audio levels, how long you've got left in your card, light levels.
Yeah, that's your histograms. That's to do with exposure.
Yeah, but
you basically want it in the center.
So
but
yeah.
Do you want to just bring that camera over? Just take it off the thing, and we can just do a little handheld demo. So yeah, how do I go back to? Yeah, so going. You good?
Yeah.
So that's your normal view. You got your frame rate, shutter angle, which is something I don't entirely understand yet. ISO. White balance, tint, battery life, audio levels down here. I think, I did read where it was, but I forgot where it is now. Somewhere on the front there. Your histogram here, which is all to do with your exposure. Got your record button there, your two cards. You can put an SD card and a compact flash card in at the same time. I think I already mentioned audio levels. And then, even like all these buttons here, like high frame rate, that literally just jumps you up.
Oh wow! So
60.
if you can have your slow mo presets sort of thing.
Yeah, if you want to have a quick little bit of slow mo. I'm pretty sure you can actually also change what each of these buttons does.
Awesome. And then you've got your battery, all that sort of thing as well, right?
Yeah. So if you go, you also got high frame rate for your slow motion. Your quick little push in for your.
How far does it go?
I think it's just seems to just be the 2, but that's for your focus assist. Playback button. I'm not quite sure what those two do yet, so I'm not going to push them to figure that out later. But your main menu comes up like this. It's all touchscreen as well, and everything just is what it says it is. So your resolutions, your codecs, Blackmagic, ProRes. I have a feeling I thought it did. There's another one. There's one that works really well with Premiere Pro apparently, but I don't know if that's in here.
Monitor, audio, setup, presets.
Yeah, so then again, that's your. So, what you can do is because you can output to HDMI. So all this is doing is you're selecting what you see on the screen when you're recording.
Yeah.
Where you got your grid, you put all this other stuff on. You have focus assist. You have a zebra, which from memory is to do with exposure. It'll show you if I put that on. Right, so you see how on there that zebra pattern on the light. That's where it's overexposed because it's really bright. So if you're outside, if you're shooting outside, you'll see like the windows. So the windows will be overexposed and things like that. It's just good to sort of measure your exposure. It's just something we don't have on the other cameras. Not quite sure what the rest of them do, but you can do the same exact setting for your HDMI output. Choose what you want on that display and what you don't.
Nice.
And then there's focus. Oh yeah, focus assist as well. Focus assist level. So that one it shows you. Actually, if I go LCD focus assist. Put it on high, red. Oh, did not mean to hit record. Don't know how well it's going to show. This lens is pretty. Oh no, it's not going to. My demo is recording. Oh yeah, so just set there. So there's bits that are red.
Yeah. What does that mean?
I think that is what is in focus. So I change that, so then everything goes a lot more red. So that everything that's red basically is in focus. And obviously as you go out, you lose everything.
Awesome.
It's just some really good extra things to help you out. And then you can do your audio. You know what, you can put two audios. I think you can make it so it'll record from say a camera mounted microphone and the internal mic at the same time.
Oh, awesome! That's
so you
great.
have two different ones. Setups, so it's just date and time and stuff like that. Sometimes you get flicker from certain types of lights, so I think you can change that.
Cool.
So you lose that flicker. You know, your presets. You also put LUTs in. I don't know if you know what LUTs are.
No idea.
That's like when people do color grading. But it's basically preset color grading. You drop
Awesome.
It stands for lookup table, and it'll change the color. What you can do is load them in here, and so you'll see what it looks like through the monitor.
Cool.
And you have the option of either.
So it'll still record in RAW.
You have the option. You can record it in RAW, or you can record it with that LUT.
Awesome.
If you want like a real to quickly just export it and do stuff like that. Yeah, that's the main sort of options. Everything else is all just the buttons and stuff. ISO, white balance. I'm not sure what that one is yet. Yeah, overall it's a pretty solid camera.
Sure is. Cage time.
Cage time.
Camera cage.
Camera cage. This is from Tilta. This one that I read a lot about. It's very highly recommended. You can get.
Find it amazing that like a camera is made up of so many different brands, kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's really awesome.
It is helpful because I mean, like the DSLRs only have the shoe mount on the top. You just slide the microphone on. The Blackmagic doesn't have that. It's just got the screw mount on the top and the bottom. So adding a cage means you can add a lot more stuff to it. Like you get the basic cage, and you can put your microphones in that on, but you can also buy other accessories for the cage to mount other things on. And by the looks of it, it all just comes in pieces. So this is going to be like building Lego.
What's it made out of? This looks like metal, but it feels so light.
I don't actually know.
Jeez, it feels quality, yeah.
Yeah, these guys are meant to be really good. I actually was looking on their website the other day, and the amount you can like build your own kit. So you go through each stage on the website, select the bits you want, and it puts the kit together at the end, and you just order the whole thing. So you can get it in a full cage or a half cage. We've got the full cage. You can also just get a half cage, which just looks like that way down there. You can't really see that. It just literally sits over half the camera. So,
I like the colour of that metal.
Yeah, you can. I think you can get like this one, which is like you call it like distressed, or there's a particular name for it that I can't remember. But you can also do just like plain.
Are we putting it together first and then slip the camera in? Right?
I think we do. It looks like you do the half. You build the two halves.
Yeah.
Which is those two bits, and then you can see there in step 4, it goes
Put
in.
the camera together.
Sick. That's your side bit. That's that one there. That's the base.
Oh, this metal's so cool.
It feels real high quality, eh?
Yeah, high quality, but so light. It's just great.
Quite a simple thing. It's not like putting Lego together. You get 2 Allen keys. There's 2 different sized. The first half of the cage has got little screws. I'm using the smaller one,
Yeah.
And then when you attach the other half to the first half, it uses the big ones. And I think those are also where it puts a bit of pressure on the camera, so it holds in. Or does it actually?
Yeah, I was expecting like a plastic cage.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you can actually. The Allen key actually slots into the bottom of the other half, so you can keep it. You need to take it out or take it apart during the day.
That's so clever.
That's handy.
Wow. Everyone in this industry is quite clever. It's quite intuitive actually. You just go like bam,
So 2 screws there.
bam, bam.
Nice, it does actually. So the 2 screw holes that the camera's already got, top and bottom, that's actually what's used to secure the cage. So you actually bolt into that.
Oh.
So you don't actually use those for anything else. That is what you use the cage for instead.
Fascinating.
That was great.
So wait, you don't.
These basically, because you're not going to attach anything to
Yeah.
these except the cage. Those are your 2 mounting points for the cage, and then the cage itself has got a ton more of them.
It's built of them. Look at it. Screws everywhere.
Yeah. Like I can show you some photos later of stuff I looked up.
Man, that feels solid as well.
Right,
Damn.
so I've done that half. I want to do the other half. Yeah. I think that one on your right hand is your side bit. That's that piece there. So it goes that way.
Yeah.
And then that, so that goes in there.
How did this one go?
That goes that way.
Cool.
It slides in there. Yep. There you go. It's like a jigsaw puzzle.
It's amazing that they have to build one of these for every camera, like a cage for the different types.
Yeah, you go on that.
Someone's like put so much thought into it.
You go on to Tilta's website and you sort of select the camera and you do all this other stuff.
So it's like a make your own frozen yogurt, but
Pretty much, or like a Build-A-Bear or something. You select all the components, or you select your camera and all the extra components you want, and you can. There's like a million add-ons you can get.
damn, it just lines up itself.
Just don't lose stuff, and also don't knock yourself out.
Maybe we should find it with the vacuum.
That is a terrible idea. Done. Right, now you just attach it to the first half.
Don't we put the camera? Oh no.
Nope. See, it slides in afterwards.
So we'll just go like that.
And you see it, so
Yeah.
those two come out, and that top one needs to come out.
Oh, and
that's
it's
for-
magnetic. Damn.
Hey, too good. Ooh. Oh, I actually took that. I'm going to take that one out just yet. I think this one goes through the top into the camera
Oh yeah. Sweet.
to hold it in place. So it talks about here, you got all the different mounting ports can be on the bottom of the cage, can be adapted to any gimbal or mounting accessory.
Sick. Cage is just open up the world.
We have to edit down this build quite a lot. This video is going to be like an hour long. Nobody's going to watch that. When that being said, we did watch a 50-minute video last night.
Yeah, but there's an iDubbbz video.
It was great. It was just entertaining the whole way through. iDubbbz and what was his name?
Airsoft Fatty.
Airsoft Fatty. Chris. And his unique bunch of friends. Especially old, was it Brendan? Is that his name? The guy at the end?
Yeah, jeez.
Crazy lightsaber battles. We good?
Yeah.
Alright, so I think that on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to undo that? I think that, see that actually slots in there, I think.
Oh, nice. So they've just put it on like this.
Yeah, just put it
for
there
now.
so it's not an extra piece that's floating around. I should just put this down here so I can actually see it.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, nice.
It's actually sort of interesting. So that lines up with that one. Do you want to just put that in loosely for now? Like, don't tighten it up. Just screw it in a little bit, just so it actually is sort of held in, but not. Drop that in there. Is that lining up alright? It's got to still give you access to like, the battery port and SD cards and stuff. Thank you for selecting Blackmagic design for your work. It's going to be interesting getting into DaVinci Resolve. I can't decide if I want to just start using this instead of paying for my... Because this is like a $500 piece of software. Whereas I pay like a monthly subscription for Premiere Pro. So like, do I want to just stop paying that? And well, I've still got it for the rest of the year anyway, because you have to sign up for a year. Yeah.
Sweet.
There you go.
With the cage.
Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K with a tilter full cage. And an SLR Magic 8mm lens. Show it off to that side.
Sick. Should we put it on the desk and grab some
Take some
sick shots
fancy
of
shots.
it? Yeah.
Right, cut to that, shall we?
Isn't it amazing, Jason?
Beautiful. Dude.
Pretty great camera. We're gonna go film some movies, test it out, and we'll let you know how that goes. You'll probably know anyway because you'll see them on this channel. But highly recommend, right?
Highly. Without even actually making anything with it yet. Just a little bit we've seen looking through it.
And in its price range, the fact you get what's this, like $500 software as well. Like it can't be beaten as far as we're concerned, but we'll give it a go, test it out, see how we go, and thanks for watching. Dear future me, see you next time. Now let's go make some movies!